Hi there, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're finding time for yourself to relax and do the things that you love to do. So, we'll go ahead and get started. First, we have this DVD, Bridge of Terabithia. This was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Me and my best friend would watch this over and over again. If you've ever seen The Hunger Games, that is Peeta. Peeta. And then her name in real life, I'm not thinking of it. It's like Anna something maybe, or Anne. Let's see if it says. I don't know. Anyways, it might come to mind. I know her name, but I can't think of it right now. Bridge of Terabithia. So that is BRIDGE, bridge, to TERABITHIA. It's a very adventureful movie. Two kids, they have this great big imagination. There's a couple sad parts of the movie, but all in all, I feel like it's a 10 out of 10. They did a great job. I believe there's an old version of it as well that I have not seen yet, but I shall one day. This next one I chose to trace today is, of course, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. SPIDERMAN. Spider-Man. You kind of see him in his Spider-Man pose that he's always in. This is the original Spider-Man Part 1 with Tobey Maguire, which in my opinion is my favorite of all of the guys that played Spider-Man. I believe it was Tom Holland and sometimes I forget something Andrew, the other guy that played him. I forget his name. Very forgetful today for some reason. Then on the side, you got the spine here. Again, Spider-Man, SPIDER -MAN, Spider-Man. Okay. This next one was another childhood favorite movie, and I still watch it to this day, if I'm ever feeling up to it. This is Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams. Spy Kids, SPY, Kids, KIDS 2. Spy Kids 2. And part 1 of Spy Kids has got to be my favorite just because, I don't know, it holds a special place in my heart. But part 2 is kind of tied with it as my favorite because Steve Buscemi's in it, and they got all these little miniature kind of like monster / animal creations. Steve Buscemi plays a pretty cool scientist in this one, and it's just very adventureful. You can see one of the creatures that he made in the background here. It's got a little curvy neck. It's like a snake / ostrich. It's very tiny though, so you can't really make it out on camera, but see all these little, like a spider monkey, just different things. And then here's the volcano. volcano in the back that Steve Buscemi lives in. I forget his scientist name. But here is the two Spy Kids, the two main characters from the movie. This is Junie. They're holding a little map of the island. And then this is Carmen. And a little special features box here. I loved this movie so much as a kid that I wanted to be Carmen so bad that I would go around the house collecting little gadgets, things that weren't even really gadgets, like the little things off of a vacuum cleaner, like little brushes and just little things that looked technical to me back then, and I would have so much fun, just kind of like playing in my own world that I was a Spy Kid. I'd be jumping off the couch and doing roly-polies in the living room, and just, it was pretty fun. I always like to think back to those times whenever I'm watching this movie. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna trace today, this is still in the packaging. It's Cobra Kai. There's a little promo sticker on the corner of the box. Promo, Promo. And this is season 4. If you don't know, I am a huge fan of Cobra Kai. It is one of my top 5, definitely in the top 10, but I would say top 5 favorite shows of all time. I can watch it over and over again. I have replayed the seasons several times, and it just never gets old to me. I'm kind of sad that it's coming to an end. The newest season is going to be coming out this September, but I do believe they're making a movie, because I've seen a trailer with Daniel, which is played by Ralph Macchio. See, I remembered his name. Oh, I just remembered her name as well from Bridge Terabithia. I believe it is Anna Sophia Robb. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Now, if I can just remember the other Spider-Man's name, it was something Andrew, or Andrew something. Or I could totally be off altogether. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up after this. But it says, The Karate Kid saga continues. On the back, I know since the wrapping on it, it's a little shiny, but it still has the barcode sticker on there. And then there's these little boxes on the back that show like little scenes, little sneak peeks from the season. Special features. Okay, and all of these are so random. I just grabbed a pile of random DVDs that I had. So if you enjoyed this and want more, I have several DVDs and Blu-rays and box sets and stuff. So let me know. This one is Star Wars Part 4, A New Hope. Star Wars StarWars Part 4. There's Luke with his lightsaber. Here is Princess Leia with her little Princess Leia braids, or her little space buns. And then here is Han Solo and the Emperor, of course. You got the little Death Star back here. Some TIE fighters, is that what they're called? I get so many things mixed up, especially when it comes to Star Wars, because there's just so much to take in. I used to get the Ewoks confused with the, what are they called? So like the Ewoks are the little bear looking things, and I used to think the big things that walked, like they're big metal things, I can't think of their name right now, but I used to get those two names confused. But my favorite way to watch Star Wars, because I know that that's a big question if you're a Star Wars fan yourself, I love to watch Rogue One first and then Part 4, just because the ending of Rogue One leads right into the beginning of Part 4, and I love it. The whole two Rebel Spies thing, and it just all comes together, makes sense. I actually didn't become a Star Wars fan until much later in life. I believe I was in high school, or possibly even college, when I first actually sat down and watched the entire series, and I love every single one of them. I love Part 4, 5, and 6. Love 1, 2, and 3. Love Rogue One. And even I love the new ones with Kylo Ren. 7, 8, and I think they made a 9th one too. Yeah, love them all. Favorite character is C-3PO and Chewbacca, absolutely. My favorite human character, I love Padme Amidala, Darth Vader, of course. Can't forget about Yoda. Jar Jar Binks kind of scared me as a kid, honestly. And I wish they would have done more with Darth Maul in, I think it was 1, 2, or 3 that they showed him. I wish they would have showed him more. Loved Darth Maul, thought he was so cool. So, there's that. And then the last one I have today is this Brady Bunch, the complete series. It says TV and movie collection, the Brady Bunch. The Bradyest Brady Bunch. So, Brady, we have B-R-A-D-Y. Bunch, B-U-N-C-H. And up here in the corner we have Marsha. We have Marsha. And then that is the original Marsha from the old show. Not sure if you're a Brady fan, but if you've ever seen the spoofs, those are hilarious. Love those. This is the other Marsha that plays in the spoofs. Then you have the original Carol Brady and Mike Brady up here in the corner. And then you have the spoof version of Carol and Mike Brady. Okay. And then down here you have the spoof Greg Brady. The original, the OG Greg Brady. The spoof Peter. And the OG Peter Brady over here. Then you have the OG Alice, the OG Cindy, and the OG Bobby. And then you have a cartoon of Jan, and then spoof Jan. Then you have the original Greg over here. I think it's odd interesting that they didn't include a photo of original Jan in the cover. Instead, they put 2 old pictures of Greg along with the spoof Greg, but they didn't put another box for the original Jan. Why'd they do that? Why are they gonna leave Jan out? Poor OG Jan, so sad. Brady Bunch right here. And then a little family portrait of the Brady Bunch right there. Let's see. They did include a teensy weensy little itty bitty photo of Jan on the back. She's right there. They are all lined up on the stairs.